All right, morning everybody. Welcome to another round of coffee and questions. What's today's topic? Well, I needed something to cover this workbench that I built. Instead of using these old towels, which they were okay, nothing that was a big deal, and I saw that Harbor Freight had the tarps on sale right here, so I bought one. Now, I've read through, all the pros and the cons of this, and I wanted to go over a couple of things and tell you a couple of fixes, and I'll show you the advertisement. Okay, now they went ahead and they gave me, I guess, 10% off with that because I paid $3.41 out the door, for it. So I went ahead and bought it. Now, one of the things is don't wash it because it'll fall apart on you. Yeah, that's true, it will. This is a very thin material. It's very thin. It's not like a professional mover's grade tarp. It's for light duty, let's just say. Now, the other thing is people said that they used it to cover furniture when they were moving them and they did all this stuff and it tore. Those things, yeah, they're true. And they said they wish they wouldn't have bought them. Okay, now part of this is, it's like it's your fault, like I say in some of the videos. When I went out there, here's a piece of the fabric right here. I'll show you a close-up. Okay, if I grab this piece of fabric, I'm going to zoom in on that and you'll see I just tore it, but it took a little bit of oomph, to do it. But let me zoom in and show you. So it will tear on you if you give, like I said, enough oomph to it. It says it's a medium duty. I would call it light duty. I wouldn't call it medium. And when I was out there, they have a rack that had the solid colors and then they had the ones that had the camo. So they were out of the solid color ones totally. The guy said as fast as they got the shipment in, when that Black Friday sale price hit, people were coming in buying them in 10s, 20s, whatever. Anyway, they wiped out the stock. But he had just gotten a shipment in. He said, we'll just say the same one if you don't mind the camo. I said, no, not at all. So I bought it. Now, understanding it's going to be for light duty, and I'm going to show you, or at least explain to you how I fixed the last one that I had. Now, there is like a complaint that the older ones, the tarps, were made out of a much thicker material than these. And that's true, because I still have one of them, and there is a difference in the thickness of the material. It's probably got something to do with Harbor Freight's margins, wanting to keep them up, I suppose. But yeah, the material is thinner, it is kind of flimsy. Okay, so my intent for the use is I have an SUV with a hatchback on it, is if I'm hauling anything, these fold up nice and flat, and I have one in there now, and I unfold it so I don't damage the carpet. I've also used it, I've got a new truck, GMC, and it's got a nice bed liner in it. I've got several of these actually, but they were bought long ago. Anyway, I use them to protect the bed liner. This one I got specifically for this tabletop just to cover it, rather than all these rags and stuff I have over it, because when I made this table, I put a pretty decent finish on here for like a picnic table, and I don't want to get it all messed up with paint and all this other stuff. Or you can also use it to tarp machinery, or tarp like your table saw or something like that you might have. So for light duty kinds of uses, I think this is a great value. So the comment was, it's going to tear on you very easily, very quickly. I don't care. Like I said, I have light duty, getting closer to medium duty uses, and the other ones, they've ripped. And what I use on it is right here. I use Gorilla Tape. I'll leave you the link in the description below. Harbor Freight sells Gorilla Tape. I just happened at the time, and it still may be going on, that you can get a sale on this. Anyway, this is incredibly strong ass tape. So I put a piece on the front and on the back of this Gorilla Tape, and there you go. Then the tarp's fixed, and I keep using it. So I don't just throw them out because it begins to tear. If you can fix the tear, fix it. Call it a modification, whatever you want. But for $3.41, well worth it to me. Okay, so we were out at the club and we were talking about these, and I just got home with this actually, and I'm gonna unfold it and put it on the table and show you what it looks like. $3.41, like I said, and I'll open it here in just a sec. I want to answer a few other questions about this, and then we'll get right to the opening. Okay, so one of the club members says what he uses it for in his home garage is he uses it if he has to work under his car, or he uses it and lays it over the fender if he has the hood of it open and he's working on the engine to keep, grease and so forth off of it. Again, that's more of a light duty use, and it works fine for him. While you're out there, they have all these different sizes available. This isn't the only size, it was just the one that was on sale. So they have them in a multitude of sizes, but there's a piece of fabric on all the ones I saw that were attached. So feel the fabric, try to tear it like I did, and then make up your mind if it's going to suit your purpose. For me it will, because it's all light duty use. While you're out there, pick yourself up a roll of Gorilla Tape. You will find so many uses for this, at least I do, in the home garage, home shop kind of a thing. And it works great. I think it works better than duct tape, but the choice is yours. The link's below. If it's still on sale, you can throw it in the basket and get it on your next shipment. Let's get to it. Let's go ahead and open it. I got my trusty little Milwaukee razor blade knife here somebody gave me. All right, let's see what it says. Medium duty tarp. I call it light duty. 10 by 10 weave. Truthfully, that doesn't mean much to me. Rope reinforced hems. Rust resistant aluminum grommets, approximately every 3 feet. 5 mil thickness. Industrial grade. So one of the bigger complaints is that these things smell. This one doesn't smell at all. There's no odor to it. If there was an odor to it, you could use something like Ozium or maybe some, refreshener, for air to get the, the stench away from it, or just leave it hang up outside for a couple of days, see what happens. But there's no smell to this. I'll be right back with you. I'm going to clear this table off, and we'll go ahead and I'll fold this out and I'll give you, an overview, and we'll conclude. I'll be right with you. Okay, here you go, and it fits perfectly over this long table that I made, and it covers the top of it. So, job well done for $3.41. Alright folks, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you know of a different experience, put it in the comment below. Otherwise, I would tell you, with the Black Friday sale and everything going on right now, go down and get yourself one. Alright folks, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to conclude the video. I think it's a damn good deal. I think you should consider it. And, who knows, you could find other uses for it other than the ones that I talked about. Anyway, I hope you give me a thumbs up. Drop a comment if you know of something better out there that's a good deal, better than the $3.41. But like I said, remember, it's for light duty, truthfully. And I figure the easiest repair is that Gorilla duct tape. All right, you folks have a wonderful day. Click subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.